Good morning and welcome to Church on the Net. As I've talked with many of you and we've corresponded back and forth with text, and I realized, as well as with myself, this past week that there is so much that everyone's dealing with. So I wanted to share a verse today, one that gives me strength. It keeps me going, and it's an easy one. It's Psalms 48:11. Why so downcast, O my soul? Put your trust in God. And I'm just going to leave it right there. Why so downcast, O my soul? Put your trust in God. I think the hardest thing for us to do is to put our trust in God and to let Him have it. Have certain situations that we probably don't want to really deal with, that He will deal with the exhausting hours of work, with the exhausting hours of things that we put ourselves through, when in reality, we don't always look at what's important, and we answer to the tyranny of the urgent instead of following the path or staying strong on the direction that He wants us to go. We get sidetracked, and that's simply an attack of the evil one. I know that for me, it's easy to get sidetracked and fall into what everybody wants from me around me and not necessarily doing what thing is that I need to do. I'm not sure if that is the same situation with you. I think if you look real carefully at your life, you'll probably find that it is. So what are the important things, and why are you so downcast? What keeps you off kilter? Are you leaning on the people that God has put in your life? On the men, for men, women? Are you leaning on your spouse? What are you doing to help counteract that? Are you reading His Word? Are you doing that simple little trifecta of read, tithe, pray? Read, pray, tithe, however you want to put it. I think the most important thing is that you understand why we do it. And we pray so that we can talk to Him. We read so that He can talk back to us. And we know that the words that we're hearing are from Him. And we tithe because it's a situation of gratitude for what He has given to us. Because the coolest thing that I heard, it makes you adjust everything that you do. The coolest thing that I heard this past week, and I knew it, but it was, all the stuff that we have in our life. The physical stuff, we're just borrowing it. Well, I paid for it. No, when you die, you will not take it with you. And even if you put your name on a building, eventually it may be gone. I was recently back in my hometown, which downtown used to have great big buildings. And most of them are going now. And the names that were on those buildings for the men that owned them and built them, they're not around anymore. The buildings are falling down. The buildings are being torn down to put up other buildings. So, what's important to you? I thought of another verse, and don't have the address, but it's, don't store up yourself treasures here on earth where rust and moth come in and decay and destroy, but store up for yourself treasures in heaven where that doesn't happen. That's a paraphrase for it. But what are you doing? Look around you. What are you doing? Are you investing in the people that are around you? Are you investing in the lives that are around you to change it and allow your legacy to live on that way? Because chances are the other way, it just won't work. Just won't work. Eventually it will go. Even the great halls that we have within our country probably will be gone in 400 or 500 years or less. Who knows? The great Carnegie Hall, Washington Monument, these great monuments and buildings that were erected to remember great people. But what will live on is the integrity of who they are and how they've passed on who they are and who God is to the lives around them and have made the difference. It's a thought for you. So today, if you're downcast and you're a little upset with yourself and you're beating yourself up for something that you've done or sin or whatever your situation you're going through, lift your head up. Give it to Him and walk on with life. Walk on into life. You are not your past, and you have your future ahead of you. All right? I hope you have a great day. It's September. It's a brand new month. Don't forget to support us if you can. God bless you and have a great, great day.